course he is!
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God!
It's happening again!
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God!
It was supposed to be just another meeting. I mean, nothing like this was supposed to happen. Obviously. I mean, it was the usual Friday afternoon stuff.
Hi, Susan.
You want some coffee or tea? Tea, coffee?
No, I'm trying to stay off the caffeine. It kind of keeps me awake.
Might need it.
Oh.
Frank's had to go to regional. Jeremy's deputising. So, coffee, tea, coffee.
Jeremy. Oh!
When Jeremy's in a meeting, they tend to overrun. Some crisis with next month's output, apparently.
I can't promise Alison that we go to the pictures. Can I step out early? Please! Come on, it's really important. Oh, come on, please!
Well, I'll do my best for you.
Thank you. I'm so screwed!
Hiya! Hi, Karin. Coffee, tea, coffee.
I've just had one from the shop. I didn't realise how strong I'd be. Seriously, I can barely blink. Anyway, Susan, did you get those reports put in? Where's Frank?
Pulled out. Jeremy's depping.
Karin and Jeremy have been known to differ occasionally. Sure, coffee, tea, coffee.
No, thanks. Any chance of me getting away early?
Well, Steve did just act and I can't promise him, so...
Shit, you're leaving us.
We put to babysitter.
Oh, lovely. Nice. Git! Note to self, when do finally get home, convince Michelle into adopting a baby so I can finally leave early. Second note, I hate my life.
I see. Starting without me, have we?
Jeremy!
Anyway, it started off alright, although I can see Steve was distracted.
Oh, please don't let this overrun. If I'm late, Alison's going to kill me. And there'll be a bloody sister babysitting too. So if I am late, I'll walk into the pair of them bitching about me. I swear she's told Alison that she thinks I'm having an affair. Jesus. She's so bloody suspicious. And she drags Alison in, telling her I'm this Lothario love machine. I mean me. Chance to be a fine thing. Wonder if Teresa's back in accounts today. Oh God, here it comes. Forgive me, but...
Forgive me, but, and I know you mean well, I really do love.
I do so enjoy being called love.
But I've been here for quite considerably longer than you have.
The old system.
Now, obviously the system's completely changed since I first started here many hundreds of years ago. Joke, obviously. And now, no offense to anyone here,
By which means Susan.
I mean, saving your present, Susan, but when I started back here in '87, we had a system that worked. It wasn't perfect by any means, but it did work. And even then, of course, it didn't actually work. Now, the thing is...
He just contradicted himself. Completely. Why is she letting him go on? Why the hell can't Susan chair these things properly? I could do that job so much better if she didn't stop him droning on for the next 15 minutes and we haven't even started on the agenda yet.
In which case, the figures will add up.
Jeremy, if I could just interrupt you for 1 second. I think your points were made and we'll take what you say into consideration. But
Well, with respect and saving your present, but that is not what I'm saying.
Oh shit, he's gonna start again.
When I started back here in '87, we had a system that worked. It wasn't perfect by any means, but it did work.
So he did go on for a bit. I mean, he does, but he's the experienced one. I knew the thing had weak.
Now, I hate to blow my own trumpet here,
Susan, can I just...
but when I suggested that we made sure the proofs of the brochures were now only one rather than three of the cycle, that's when the system
Susan,
really began to come into its own. And I'll shut up in a minute, obviously. Because
Susan,
no, let me finish. Do you want to mind?
Agenda.
Let me finish.
Susan.
Let me finish.
Jeremy! Carry on then. We're coming to Karin. It's not easy trying to keep them all happy, you know.
So at that point, when the brochures go to Nottingham,
And so on he goes. I look over to Steve.
I need a fag break.
I bet he needs a fag break. We've been at this for hours.
Those pyramids last for quite a while.
anyway, it's my two penneth. I should up now.
Oh, would to God that were true!
Okay, maybe we'll take 15 minutes. That's okay with everyone?
Yes! Just off outside in the pouring rain for lungfuls of carcinogenic tar. Oh, it's heaven.
Tea, coffee.
Actually, Susan,
Susan, can I just have a word?
He's lobbying her again. He always does this in the break. Takes her to one side so he can monopolise her and advocate for his department. Or just run everyone down he works with. Because frankly, I know what he's like. He's after her job, isn't he, when she moves up? I mean, some of us would hope, or dare to hope, that would be judged on results or efficiency. But do we get the recognition? Do we, Buffalo? This is my one chance to interface, to ask if she's read those extra reports I've put together. But he's there. Tell her how great he is. Right, well, I'm not having it. I'm on holiday this time, and I needed to know what I could do for the company. It's time for the dance. Susie, do you mind? Just quickly about me. You run. Ring. It's kind of important, really.
Yes, forgive me, but we barely got past the first item on the agenda.
Oh well, plenty of time.
Right, I see someone's tabled the point about getting projections on time for our old friends in Liverpool. Now, that's all very well.
So yes, he was going on a bit again, but no more than he usually does.
I'm so bored. No chance of me getting away from here in time tonight. Susan did say I could leave early. Oh, but I can't, can I? It's unfair on the others. Wish I didn't feel so bloody guilty all the time. It's not like I'm having an affair, is it? You know, not done nothing about it. You can't help finding someone attractive, that's what I say. Teresa just touched my arm, went a bit red and she giggled like she knew what I was thinking. And of course, poor Alison's left at home with 4 kids. 4. Jesus, why do I have to be so fertile? Come on, Steve, concentrate. Maybe if I actually listen, I'll be able to participate.
So, if we look at problem 1, in terms of 3 subsections.
Oh, maybe not. Why doesn't he understand? If I don't get home on time, Alison's going to beat me.
My suggestion would be, and apologies to anyone here, because I know this isn't going to be popular, but you know me, I say what I think. We should set an extra meeting for next week, where we can approach the problem in one of 4 ways.
I can see that Karen's starting to look a bit tense.
She never listens to me anyway. Nobody does. All I do is work my bloody arse off round here. When I think of all the extra reports I've put together, the work I've done on my own time, but do I get any thanks? Do I, Buffalo? And all Jeremy does is go on and on and on. Everybody knows he should have moved into head office by now. Maybe if he did, it wouldn't start hyperventilating whenever upper management starts talking about streamlining. Because we all know what that means. Someone's going to have to go, and it won't be him because he's been here for 200 years. He's become like their official mascot. And it's not going to be Susan, because let's face it, she knows where all the bodies are buried. And that just leaves me and Steve, and that's not fair because we are the only 2 people that do any real work around here. Except for Steve, obviously. I wonder if I just made those extra reports that tiny bit shorter, they would have actually read them.
But that's more Karen's department, really. I don't know what you think about that, love.
Sorry?
About what I've just said. Point number 2. Love each other. Yucky love. Yucky egg.
Oh. Well, that's sort of dependent on...
Oh, she weren't listening. She not rescued this. It's going to start from the beginning.
They're going to have to be done by this time next week, otherwise they just won't be worth doing at all.
Oh, thank God.
What do you think, Steve?
Huh?
About BOOMTOWN?
Oh, God, when I was thinking about Karen not listening, I stopped listening. God. I think that we should have another fag break, you know, just to gather my thoughts, because this is a bit of a tricky issue.
Good idea. I could do with another tea or coffee, and I think we're all flagging a little, so how about we take 10 minutes?
Actually, before we do, could I say something very quickly?
Actually, Jeremy...
It won't take long. I promise.
Maybe we...
Just a few extra seconds.
Sure. Carry on.
In the break, it just sails further off into the distance.
You see, I had really covered points 3 and 4.
So on it went, and I knew that Karin Steve presented me. I could have stood up to him, and just take a break.
I've seen people come and go. Goodness! I can remember when Madeline Carter was doing your job. None of you will remember her.
But we all feel like we know her.
And Dawn, I hate being thought of as weak.
Now, there's one thing I ask myself when faced with a, shall we call it a conundrum? It goes W-I-W. Will it work?
We know! And Dawn, I should count for something. I'm the bar manager. I'm important. I could really go for another coffee or tea.
In this case, I'm certain it won't. It won't work. Cannot happen. And let me tell you why.
Dawn and Dawn and Dawn!
20-year system, saving your present system. Week 1 with respect and saving your present. And I should have in a minute, but then I'm saying no offense on here. First item on the agenda. And even then, of course, it didn't actually work. As he's going to show my neighbours with the 4 points, I'm very quick. I should have in a minute, but I didn't know what I'm saying. Will it work? That's all I can say. Really? On that, I should jump now.
Then, it was over. I think we actually got to the end of the agenda. Okay, everyone, thank you for a very productive meeting. That's all for now, unless anyone else has anything to say.
Actually, I mean, I don't want to hold people up here. Well, there is an issue that needs addressing in my humble opinion.
Humble?
We didn't overrun.
To be fair, I don't have to worry about who gets Susan's job now.
In my humble opinion, any one of them would have done it. Just ask them. I'm kind of surprised they haven't yet. Every meeting has one. Sometimes you just have to kill Jeremy. Does anyone want tea or coffee? Tea, coffee? Tea, coffee?